Good, MP. These are the games you have to win to be taken.
Thanks, everyone, for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday, a battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Jalen Suggs. And it's Turner in at the center position. Now here's Nembhard. Siakam outside. Over Williams. Siakam, no good. Boss, the pass to Williams. Not going to go that time. And it's Indiana's ball. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. I asked Coach what his plan was for trying to slow down Pascal Siakam, and he said to make him into a jump shooter. He does the most damage around the rim, so we want to force him out on the perimeter whenever possible. It's not an easy task by any means. We'll see if they're able to do this. Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Here's Siakam. Some solid defense from Williams.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
That one goes. Count it.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
The Pacers have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Nembhard outside. Inside. Here's Siakam. And he banks in the layup.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. And Dort is such an important guy on the defensive end. Lou Dort.
He is strong. He plays hard. He's willing to mix it up physically. He's a tremendous athlete. This guy is tough to score on.
Nembhard, good.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Releases. Again, Indiana.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam. So he's comfortable in the painted area. Does nice work there.
Pass to Boss. The rebound by Nembhard. Indiana leading. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Now here's Turner. To the inside. Nembhard, good. Nembhard's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Pass to Boss. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Nembhard. Indiana leading by 4.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Now here's Suggs. Hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Siakam, the Thunder with the rebound. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's Boss. He's marked by McConnell. Boss, good. And we got to talk about MP for a moment here. Just selected to his second All-Star game.
And you can tell how much it means to him. His first All-Star appearance was huge for his confidence. And now, after this second one, he has his sights set on making as many as he can.
So it's the Pacers now, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Clock at 6. Pass to Shepherd. From behind the arc. Connects from downtown. And the Pacers lead by 4.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Boss. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Now here's McConnell. Not a lot of room. 11 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Shepherd. There's the triple. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Caruso outside. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. It's the Thunder leading by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
On the floor for Indiana. Wiseman is out there with Robert Williams. Then it's Aaron Nesmith. Then there's T.J. McConnell. And it's Shepherd in at the shooting guard position. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Boss. And it's Wiseman with the rebound.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Nesmith passes to McConnell. Here's Shepherd. Pass to Wiseman. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Boss in their last matchup against the Rockets got the job done. He finished with 51 points, and he couldn't be kept off the glass. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he could repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to review the game plan. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Outside Nesmith. Back to McConnell. Hits the front of the rim and out. Oklahoma City leading by 5. To the middle. Here's Boss. Pass to Furphy. Screen by Holmgren. Here's Furphy. Topic for 3. Williams grabs the board. Pacers trail by 5. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. McConnell with it. Yet to see a basket. From 18 feet away. Corner shot. And Indiana misses again.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Pass to Boss. Caruso outside. Lets it go from deep. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Now here's Nesmith. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Wiseman finds Williams. Outside Nesmith. Shoots over Caruso. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Boss. Pacers with a rebound. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
Oh my, it was a great game. It went down to the wire. Both teams gave all they had, but only one could come away satisfied.
You know, that one's a tough one to take. You force the extra session, and then you have the heartbreak of not being able to get it done in the extra session. Brutal.
Now here's Caruso. He's got 9. Here's Shepherd. Williams up top. And Williams punches it home.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here. I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
Here's Shepherd. Back to McConnell. Williams with the screen. And here's Shepherd for 3. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Boss, the pass to Holmgren. Good work defensively by Wiseman.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Pass to Williams. Shoots over Holmgren. Williams misses.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Count it. Good.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
Pacers trail by 5. And here's McConnell. No points so far. Outside Nesmith. Launches a 3. And Boss pulls it down. Boss has got 4 rebounds now. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
All right, Grant, as we get geared up for the home stretch, what are you looking for right now?
Well, B.A., health is #1 for me. What teams have their full allotment of players is key. As we head to the playoffs, it's about attrition. Which team can stay healthy?
Indiana making a switch here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Wiseman. Siakam comes in for Williams. Nembhard, he's checked in for Shepherd. And Suggs is subbed in for McConnell. Thunder leading by 8. Down low. Stolen by Siakam. Here's Suggs. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Suggs has got 5 points.
This is a demonstration of how dangerous Jalen Suggs can be when he decides to take it to the rack with strength.
Pass to Gibson. There's a screen. To the paint. Here's Boss. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Boss has got 13 points in this quarter.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now here's Nesmith. Sinks the tray. Nesmith's gotten his second bucket.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Here's Boss. Back to Williams. From outside the arc. The rebound by Nesmith. Pacers trail by 5. Now here's Nembhard. Last game for him, he had 14. Turner passes to Nembhard. Now here's Turner. He's covered closely. Indiana needs to get a shot off. From downtown, the shot by Nembhard, no good. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
They grab their own miss. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
So for Oklahoma City, Holmgren comes in for Spencer, and it's Dort in for Gibson.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Now here's Siakam. Last game, 26 points for him. Turner, no good.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Suggs outside. To the inside. Here's Siakam. Comes up empty from 8 feet. Oh, yes! It's good! Are you kidding me?
Oh, my goodness. That's how you beat the clock. Oh, what a miraculous shot. He's going to remember that one.
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
And so it's Oklahoma City in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More 2K action in just a moment.
Hey folks, as we get going with our halftime recap, first order of business, the injury status report.
With Jeremy Grant unfortunately out of the mix, they need an extra from everyone. His relentless energy at both ends is a difference maker.
That might be the hardest thing for that team to replicate, Shaq. He's like the heartbeat of that team.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
As a team,
and that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Pacers trail by 13. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Lou Dort. And it's Boss in at the 2. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City.
Well, Pascal Siakam has the ability to play on the inside and score with that length.
And certain guys are just solid with what they do. Doris, I think that applies to Andrew Nembhard.
Yeah, I think it does, B.A., because whenever he's out there, there's the steadying presence he brings. And that is while competing at a high level on the defensive end. His competitive toughness might be his best attribute.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. Here's Boss. 27 points for him. The putback. Misses the follow-up. Pacers trail by 11. Now Nembhard. And here's Siakam for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Boss has got 8 rebounds in the game. With the drive. The rebound by Nesmith.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Nembhard outside. to the middle. Here's Siakam. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's going to be on Jalen Williams. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Now here's Nembhard. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Boy, that's a beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Siakam against Williams. Siakam, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Here's Boss. It's tipped.
Get that out of here. Jalen Suggs. Send it back, young sir.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Nembhard. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. For Oklahoma City, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Back to Siakam. Pass to Turner. From the arc. Shot clock at 6. That's good from Siakam on the assist by Turner.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
And here's Turner inside. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Got a hand on it. Pass to Boss. Indiana with a rebound. Good on the shot. Boss has got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
On the wing, Suggs. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Here's Boss. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists now tonight. Pacers trail by 17. Nembhard, the pass to Suggs. Back to Nembhard. To stop the run. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Boss, good.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And the Thunder making a change here. Pacers trail by 13. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Robert Williams out there with James Wiseman. Then it's Shepard. Then there's T.J. McConnell. And it's Jackson in at the 3. McConnell's shot is off.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
From about 16. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
He can't hit that time.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
And again!
He's having himself quite a night, scoring with reckless abandon.
And he's nearing third place in career 40-point games.
Closing in on the Black Mamba Kobe Bryant, who was able to reach that mark 122 times over the course of his storied career.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Here's Boss. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. Aldridge is checked in for McConnell. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Indiana Pacers. On Friday, the Chicago Bulls come to town, kicking off a homestand for them. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Victor Oladipo and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And you know, for that matchup with the Magic, it's the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
No good on the second free throw.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Wiseman with a steal. Aldridge with it. Caruso covers. Here's Jackson. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Spencer's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Caruso finds Williams. Aldridge pulls down the board.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Pass to Shepard. Back to Aldridge. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Shepard. Puts up a deep 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Spencer's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Here's Shepard. Back to Aldridge. Williams on the wing. Aldridge outside. Down low. Spencer grabs the miss. Spencer's got rebound number 7 tonight. And it's Williams off the drive. And it's in there. And the Thunder lead by 15.
Oh, I love the ferocity on the drive. Williams doesn't lack confidence tearing towards the rim.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. So both teams making some changes here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
Thanks for that, Allie. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
Well, we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
That's good from Siakam. You know, Doris, the last few years, Siakam has gotten back to attacking the rim like he once did.
To me, B.A., that's where he's at his best. He's got such length and creativity. You don't want to have to step in his path as a defender. Listen, he knows he's got to shoot the 3, but go to your first strength.
Now here's Nembhard. Siakam looking it over. Unloads. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Boss. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists in the game. Siakam outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was, BA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
Williams is checked in for Caruso. And the Pacers also making a change. Neesmith's checked in. Suggs outside to the paint. Here's Siakam. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
Indiana ball.
Six on the shot clock. Holmgren against Suggs. Basket counts.
You've got to be willing to get your shot blocked if you're a guard and you foray inside. Jalen Suggs, what a finish.
Inside, here's Boss. The rebound by Nembhard. Nembhard's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Personal foul. 14 foul. Shooting for Indiana.
And that one misses.
Nembhard at the line for 1.
Pacers trail by 11. Fires the 3. He drops it from range.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Boss, good. Boss has got 46.
He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Siakam. Takes a 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Boss has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
I love their work on the glass. They hold a nice rebounding advantage.
Personal foul. 15 foul.
That's good from Siakam.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
Here's Boss. Pass to Holmgren. Dort outside. Now Williams. 4-3. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. They trail by 11. Neesmith on the wing. The three from Suggs. The Thunder with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game is 21. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Pacers trail by 11. Pass to Suggs. The three. Drills it from deep.
And Jalen Suggs putting in the time, being diligent about becoming more consistent from three-point territory. That time, he makes it look easy.
Now here's Holmgren. Here's Boss. He's guarded by Nembhard. Here's Suggs. Sinks that one from the post. Suggs has got 7 points for the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Siakam. After the basket by Oklahoma City. Suggs outside. Puts up a three. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
Jalen Suggs, a big-time bucket. This guy is fearless.
Here's Boss. He's guarded by Nembhard. Boss, good. Boss has got 50 points. Pacers trail by 7. Turner, a screen on Williams. Siakam in the post. Williams defending. And a nice finish on the layup.
We call that patience. Veteran play. That's a big-time delivery by Pascal Siakam. Pressure, look, pressure.
To the middle. Here's Suggs. Williams grabs the board. And for the Thunder, they're shooting at a respectable 49%. Holmgren, the pass to Boss. Again! What an avalanche!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Siakam, pass to Nembhard. He's off on that one. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. 7-point differential. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first. And that stretches their lead to 8. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. 23 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
A lot to talk about here, but hey, this game is likely out of reach.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
To the inside. Nembhard, the pass to Neesmith. No good from outside. So it's Oklahoma City now. They're leading by 8. Another one goes. Incredible.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. So Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
MP, you are the straw